That can't happen. They won the game on the backboards. They were a little tougher, a little bit more physical in there tonight, and we did a better job, I thought, in the second half, but not consistent enough. We had spurts where we would go and get stops and rebound it and get out and run, and then we would go a couple of minutes where they got 2 or 3 shots at the basket, and they made us pay just about every single time they got an offensive rebound. They made us pay.
Do you have anything on the big men shooting 3-pointers?
No, that was part of the game plan. They weren't going to make enough to beat us, and they didn't. They made shots, but at the end of the day, we had the lead, and they had the ball. They had to make a play, and it was going all the way to the basket, which is what we knew they were going to do most of the night. But they did a good job. Those guys, shot the ball with confidence, and they made shots that they hadn't been making all year, and they stepped up and made them.
You had 10 threes. What did you think of your 3-point defense? Was that just them being hot, or was that?
No, that was a game plan. You look at those shots. Those are guys. Those are guys that weren't hitting threes. We wanted to take away. We weren't going to give up. We had already were getting beat on the backboard. Those guys are bigger and more physical, and we wanted to take away the paint and make them beat us from the outside.
How do you think your guys responded to having the pace slowed down on them? It seemed like for the first time all year.
We had to lead. We had to lead with 3. 5-7 seconds on the clock. We had to lead. So I thought they did a very good job responding to that. That said all along, this team could play either style of ball. And, they did a very good job of slowing it down. We executed in the half court on some screen rolls. We got to the basket. We did that, and one of our big scorers was sitting on the bench most of the night. And, we still scored 67 points.
Do you feel you did certain things better, though, offensively in the second half, I guess? What adjustments you make after halftime there?
We just talked about, we've been in this situation before in the last game. We were down at halftime and came back and, took the lead. We talked about just fighting through it. We talked about boxing out. We talked about we knew we had to box out to win the game. And we talked about that, and we just talked about, hey, let's fight through it, and let's, go out here and try to take this lead here.
What kind of adjustments can you make when a guy like Noreen that's so far down in your scouting report comes out and has the game that he has?
He got to play like that. He's got to play like that for them to win the game. There's no adjustments on that. That was our game plan. We were not going to let those guys drive to the hole and get us in foul trouble. We were not going to let Khalid post us up, Murray post us up down low and get us in foul trouble. That was part of the game plan, to make them hit shots away from the basket. And if they do that all night, they're going to be right there in the game, and they were. But we were not. That was part of the game plan, not to let them go inside on us. They already got 23 offensive rebounds. We weren't going to let them throw it down low on us all night and post us up.
Frank, it seemed like his offensive limitations kind of hurt you guys when he was on the floor. Do you feel that way?
No. I feel like I got confidence in him. Let him play. He missed a couple of those shots. Let him go. Those are driving layups. He got all the way to the basket, and he just got to make those. No, he does a lot for this team.
8 of 10 from the free throw line. Usually you guys are going to the line a lot more than that. What was the reason why you didn't go as much as you have in recent games?
Well, probably attacking. We probably didn't do a good job attacking as much as we did. And we need to get to the basket a little bit more. I wanted the guys to attack, and they did a good job post defense with range. Just bodying them and staying down on the floor. They didn't foul in there. They did a good job playing without the foul.
Is that the most you've gotten on the officials since you became a head coach?
No, I don't know if that's the most. I don't know if it's really getting on them. We're out there, we're talking. I'm communicating with them, trying to talk to them about, hey, this is what I see going on. They're telling me, hey, this is what we see going on. And, it's a lot, again, it's a high-level game, a lot of speed, big, physical out there. They got a lot of things to see and a lot of things to call. So I don't know if we're just getting on. They're just trying to try to see if they can see it from my standpoint, and they're trying to, tell me what they see.
What are the range of emotions for you on the sideline when you watch Robert bank in a 3 to take the lead, and then, seconds later have the lead snatched from you like that?
Yeah, I got to be poised. These guys, they're looking around to see what I'm doing. It's still time on the clock. I got to be poised, and we got to try to figure out what's the next move for us to, so we can come down and try to win the game.
Eric got?
Yeah, very good. I liked it a lot. Yeah, very good look.
This is the first time you guys have to respond to a loss. I know you said the other day you're curious about everything they do. What are your thoughts on how to get them to bounce back from this?
We're just gonna move on. We'll watch the tape. We'll learn from this. We can't do much tomorrow. We got to get ready for the game on Monday. But we'll learn from it. We'll learn from it. This group has been, again, very coachable. It's a good group to work with. So I'm sure the things that we address, they'll come out and address it, and we'll be better in the next game.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach, New Orleans said he thought this the best game of his career. Could you say something about him?
No, he did a great job, and he wasn't down on the scouting report either. We knew about him. I mean, he's a big, strong, physical. He's another big, strong, physical guy. They were just throwing big bodies at us left and right tonight. I mean, that's a big physical team, and we knew about him. And he knocked a couple threes in, but more importantly, he got to the offensive glass, and that's one of the things that he did. He did very well. He's an energy guy that comes in the game, kind of a trash player, and he did that tonight on top of hitting a couple shots. Yeah, he's a good player.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.